Studies suggest that 1 in 3 American women chooses abortion care at some point in her life. I got pregnant, knocked up, as we said at the time, when I was 19. I had an illegal abortion when I was 20, 7 years before Roe v. Wade became law. In the past, I've spoken about my experience to groups like this one, but not about some of the more difficult details. My abortion, which was performed in a Baltimore farmhouse by a man I'd never met and whose face I never saw, cost me $600, payable up front, in cash. In today's money, that's about $4,000. Just as most 20-year-olds today don't have an extra $4,000 lying around, I did not have $600 in 1966. I could not go to my parents, whose humiliation at my circumstance would have forced me into a bad marriage. So I borrowed money from every friend who would lend it to me. But the day before the abortion was to be performed, I was still $200 short. My then boyfriend said he didn't have the money either. He had no suggestions to offer, as he felt this was not his problem. Desperate, I called his parents, who lived 200 miles away, and told them how I felt about their son's shared responsibility. I'd like to say that's a fine moment, except they drove to Washington, they gave him the $600, and he gave me $200, the amount I was short. Shouldn't accurate and comprehensive sex education, the kind I didn't have, be available for our young people? Shouldn't I have had the right not to bear the child of someone as immature and unkind as my 19-year-old boyfriend? Shouldn't the act of terminating a pregnancy be legal, as mine was not? Shouldn't it be handled with respect and dignity and not be performed by a masked man in a farmhouse? Excuse me. Sorry. Shouldn't it be safe? And shouldn't it be affordable and even covered by insurance? These are dangerous times for choice, and dangerous times for a woman's dignity and autonomy. It's NARAL that galvanizes America's pro-choice majority. It's NARAL that mobilizes voters. And it's NARAL that works to secure the policies that promote a full range of reproductive health services, uphold women's rights, and strengthen families. Thank you so much for your generosity in being here today, supporting this wonderful organization, and helping to ensure that young women today and in the future need not share my experience.